You know, it'd be one thing if like they fessed up to what happened. They were like, oh yeah, you know what, we're really sorry. This was, you know, our fault, which clearly, you know, it was. Like, I mean, it was nobody else's, it was their fault. And the fact that like it was the biggest struggle to have them help us with anything. Like they said, I was there the night that it happened. We had people with, you know, hazard suits sitting in our backyard, and I'm sitting there on my porch like 15 feet away. They don't say anything to me. I mean, I have all these people in our front yard, you know, like watching. I have no clue what's going on. Lo and behold, like tons and tons of crude oil are drifting down our creek, killing our fish, everything in there.
I saw trout this large, dead on the grate because they were so big. I'd never seen trout that size in my life. So it's not just humankind, it's the sea and it's the fish and it's the creatures within, it's the birds. I came home from the hotel, there were baby birds dead in my parking, in the driveway. They had fallen out of the nest and all the birds were gone. Look at the house, we're there for 2 or 3 days. Every night I am in bed and my bedroom is downstairs. I get this gut-wrenching stomach ache. Gut-wrenching to the point where I'm in the fetal position and getting in child's pose, wondering, gosh, do I need to go to the doctor? Is something going on with my appendix? Then I get a call. It's from the health department. Suzanne, your house, it's a hot spot. The oil's actually gone underneath the retaining wall and there's a pool of oil there. With your hypersensitivity, we think you need to leave again. It's like, oh my God, yep, we're out of there for another month and a half. We're at my sister-in-law's house and they want us to sign this contract. And I read through the contract because who wouldn't, you know, except people that don't understand contracts, right? Maybe fear, think everything's okay. And there it said, you know, that we release Chevron, you know, now and all future by this payment for the reimbursement for the food that we had to eat while we were outside of our house. And I thought, I can't sign that, especially because I don't even know if we can go home, right? I don't even know if we can go back. So we didn't sign it. There was a big article in the paper, people outraged because people had signed it, because people needed their money back.
I have headaches every single day. It's every day that I have a headache.
I can smell it. I can walk down the street and smell the like a power pole, and the oil and the oil on a power pole, and it's like, oh my God, it's really strong, and it's an immediate gut instinct. It tightens up and makes me like kind of gag, right?
For the people, they don't care about the people at all. That's not their concern. If a few people get, you know, injured, a kid went blind the first day, they don't want to deal with it. They don't want to deal with it, and the fact that these people are having to deal with the same thing that we had to deal with, 15 minutes in our house and we were sick. I can't even imagine these people having to live in that.
You know, the Chevron pipeline happened miles above my house, but it came into a body of water. So whether we just have to be conscious where these pipelines, if there are pipelines, where they're placed, right? If they're going to be near water, take some serious precautions so that it cannot enter the water supplies or the water system.
You know, they're so big that regardless of how many people we had, you know, going up against them that lived on the creek, we had lawyers spending $60,000 investing into, you know, our case. We still got shut down because they're so huge they can.
People say we're very dependent on these companies, but really, you're pretty strong. You don't need them at all. I mean, if you think about it, you don't really use cars all that much. You could just get on a bike to get where you're going. You usually just go around the city, right? So you could use a bike or something like that.
I think it's really something to be conscious of, but when an oil spill comes through a community or there's an explosion in a community, I just hope that the public can take action and be conscious of where these things are happening and come in as a whole to help everyone.
So if we stop, then they'll be needing us a lot more. And they'll have to probably lower their prices if we just say no or stop, don't expand, and then we might use oil again, as long as it's like not near our homes.
I think if people were all to get together, then it'd change a lot.